We welcome you here on the Northstar Network on YouTube. I'm Joey Cox, your play-by-play commentator for today's All-Star game, Senior All-Star game, I should say, the SCAC Metro, where we have two CNS players, Nate Francis and Andrew Benedict, playing on that one versus the tongue twister, Jack Mannion. So,
SCAC.
Thank you, Jack. SCAC Empire in the blue and SCAC Metro in the red. As I said, two CNS players on the SCAC Metro, and Empire got some. Both of these teams, the SCAC league in general, Jack, has just got a lot of excellent players.
A lot of great competition here, Joey.
Exactly. I mean, Liverpool, as we know, an excellent team. We just had that OHSL game just before this versus Tri-Valley. We got some good Rome Free Academy players on that Tri-Valley team. But MJ Young, he's a standout player for Baldwinsville. So it'll be exciting to see him play with some of these excellent players for the North Stars, Andrew Benedict and Nate Francis.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
So seems like they're alternating lineups here.
Yeah, they did this the last game, too.
All right, so Colin Keys and Tommy Clonin so far for Empire. You got Young and Benedict. Nate Francis and Nate Johnson. So unfortunately, we do not have our usual PA announcer, Daryl White. Gotta miss the sound. Sometimes I miss the sound of his voice. I'm so used to it, Jack.
Yeah, no. We'll switch up today.
All right, so it seems like they're just announcing the players. No starting lineups quite yet, or maybe it just goes. Yeah, no, they're just. I apologize. I was not here for the last game, so I'm not quite sure how this goes, but they're just announcing players. So we'll take a quick break here on the Northstar Network on YouTube. Welcome you back here on the Northstar Network on YouTube as they just finished announcing the players for both SCAC Empire and SCAC Metro. Coach Kyle Martin leading the SCAC Metro, and Luke Tucci from Fayetteville Manualists. You also have Lamar Kiersey from Nottingham leading the SCAC Empire, along with James Jones from Jamesville DeWitt. As we know, Jack, you were here play-by-play for that last game. That one was an exciting one. I got to watch a little bit of that one, but this one's going to be an exciting one too because, you got to think it's just like, NBA All-Stars, NFL Pro Bowl kind of thing. You got the best of the best players at each position from each of these divisions. So it's going to be exciting to see these both of these teams play, because it's definitely going to be a competitive one, high scoring as well.
Exactly. Upper echelon of the of Section 3, right at Cicero North Syracuse High School.
Exactly, and CNS honored to host this one. As we're going to get underway here. Nate Francis not out there for the North Stars, but Andrew Benedict is out there for CNS. As we're underway, as SCAC Metro wins that one. Andrew Benedict with it now. Pops it in for Galimi. Galimi trying to drive the paint. Pops that one up. Cha-ching, and we're on the board within 15 seconds.
Giancarlo
Galimi for Liverpool. As we know, most of these teams in the Metro, they're stacked. So let's see if we can get a response from the Empire or no.
Giancarlo.
It's got a nice ring to it, doesn't it, Jack?
It does. Giancarlo Stanton.
Right. So Benedict kicks that one out for Freddie Fowler of Liverpool. Nice little deep contested three. That one off the mark. That one from Lewis of Henniger. Kicks that one out for Colton Castrello from West Jenny. Castrello gets it over to Freddie Fowler, who manages to get that one in. That one trickles off the net, or off the rim, I apologize. And the Metro take a 4-point lead early on in this first quarter. Can the Empire respond? Great defensive stop.
No, they can't.
They cannot. Andrew Benedict and Giancarlo Jalimi make a defensive stop there for Metro, and Andrew Benedict gets his first points of the game. Or I shouldn't say points. First stat of the game. Rebound there for Andrew Benedict on defense. Kicks that one out. Takes the mid-range three off the mark. Rebound by Empire. Empire looking to get on the board for the first time this evening, and no, they cannot, as his second back-to-back three, or
pass.
Yeah, that was a great one. Oh, can that trickle in? It can! Bada bing, Colton Castrello of West Jenny. That one, that took a lot of bounces, Jack.
Low. Shooter's touch, friendly roll.
Exactly. It looked good right off. Oh, what a block.
Giancarlo.
What a block. But yeah, that one took a friendly bounce. You know, the shot looked great. Open corner three set up by Andrew Benedict. It almost didn't go in. Got the lucky trickle. As Empire tries to get their first points on the board. Another great defensive stop by Metro.
Giancarlo.
Benedict looking for the net. He can find it. And Metro takes a 9-0 lead in the first 3 minutes of this All-Star game. So what a defensive performance so far by Metro. I mean, 3 minutes in, haven't allowed a single point.
Yeah, no.
Oh, and chance.
Until
now. Unless he misses both. It's a Wele Muse from Fowler going to the line for two. First free throws of the night. He knocks down his first. Until now. Empire with their first points on the board after our first foul of the game. Doesn't seem like they're keeping track of fouls, but we will here on the Northstar Network on Huddle TV, or on YouTube. Got to get used to that one.
First broadcast, Joey.
Right. Hopefully this works out. If not, as we've mentioned on our story and so forth, we will go back to huddle if this doesn't work out. Cha-ching! Look at that. I wait 2 seconds, and a response by Freddie Fowler of Liverpool.
Onions.
Another defensive stop by Metro. They're just on fire, both on offense and defense so far. Oh, Andrew Benedict. That one just didn't get quite the roll he wanted. You could see his wrist just kind of had the awkward roll on that one. That one was way short. And that one, Andrew Benedict misses that often. But Metro still with a 10-point commanding lead. Umpire looking for a response after that 3 by Freddie Fowler. Tries to get it up there is number 3, Nate Johnson of Jamesville DeWitt. Can't get that one in. Another defense stop and rebound by Metro. And look at that, another response. And that's going to be an early timeout by Empire as Joels Lewis from Henniger sinks that too. We'll take a break as, I guess I heard a whistle. Looked like the teams were going to the bench. No timeout.
Distributing the wealth, Joey.
So Metro now with a 12-point lead after that easy layup by Lewis.
Metro running away with us so far. What can Empire do to trim the deficit?
Exactly. They need to get some responses on offense. Obviously, their defense hasn't done much. Oh, almost a 3 there. That one off the mark. Can they get an offensive response? That's their first official bucket of the game.
First field goal.
Look at that. Terrell Willis of Jamesville DeWitt getting the first field goal of the game for Empire after their first 2 points came from those free throws earlier on. But Metro, whoa, man, he almost got up there. That was almost a slam dunk. I mean, look at using his height. That's number 9, Aiden Phelan. Look at that, easy layup.
Takes the shirt layup.
Exactly, Abdi Gozar from Corcoran taking that one all the way downtown. Driving the paint and getting that easy layup as Nate Francis is out there for the first time tonight. 2:51 left. Commanding lead still for Metro. It's Empire looking for an offensive response.
What a pass.
Oh, what a pass, and then what a lucky bounce for Brian Aponte from Fowler. But yeah, Metro's just been running away with this one. They've had some great defensive plays, and, you know, Empire's just not gotten much going on offense. Nate Francis going to shoot for 3. Oh, just off the mark. Empire gets that rebound. Oh, I thought he was going to shoot that deep 3. Oh, what a pass. They are going to this time. That one off the mark. Francis gets the easy rebound. Schroeder almost pushed out of bounds. Tries to get that pass underneath the net. Sticking with Metro. As here comes Nate Francis with the inbound. Couple substitutions for both teams, I believe. Oh, no, here's our first official timeout. Empire taking a timeout. Coach Kyle Martin and Coach Lamar Kiersey going to talk things over. We welcome you back here on the Northstar Network on YouTube. Metro with a commanding 10-point lead. Nice layup.
Phelan.
None other than Aiden Phelan from West Jenny. Has now 12-point lead for Metro. What can Alan Zanders and Empire do in response? Nothing. Just a defensive performance so far and offensive performance by Metro. They're just able to score on these takeaways. They're making stops on defense and scoring on offense. Empire is really going to need to find the weak spots in this Metro defense. Can they hear? Cha-ching! Look at that. What a response by Adam Smith of Nottingham. Cut that deficit down to 9.
Right in half, Joey.
Right in half. Now a deep contested 3. Air ball. Aiden Phelan.
Wasn't a good shot.
He said, why not take it? Whoa! Back-to-back 3-pointers for Adam Smith, and he makes this deficit a 6-point game.
Mr. Smith Pendulum's going to swing.
And that one right off the backboard. What an impressive shot. But, yeah, this pendulum's starting to swing in Empire's direction. Metro's been on a little bit of a scoring drought other than that 2-point field goal after that timeout.
Bankaroo.
2 back-to-back threes for Smith to cut this lead down to 6. Metro looking for a response. Kicks it out to Fallon. Fallon nowhere to move. Successful box out by Empire's defense. Nice cut in. Easy layup for MJ Young, his first points of the game. 22 seconds left. Shot clock is off now. This first quarter has flown by. 8-point lead now for Metro. Empire looking for a response after that nice layup by MJ Young. And Adam Smith does.
He's got 8.
He's got 8 consecutive points for number 8, Adam Smith of Nottingham. He's had a great few last minutes. Cha-ching! Seconds left. MJ Young hits the 3.
With ice in his veins.
Ice in his veins.
To end the first.
What a way to end the first quarter as MJ Young, with seconds left, hits the 3. We'll take a break as these teams deliberate in between quarters on the Northstar Network on YouTube. Welcome you back here on the Northstar Network on YouTube. SCAC Empire now with it. Looking to respond after that beautiful 3 by MJ Young to end that first quarter. No onions. No onions. SCAC Empire unable to tack on any points after that first quarter, as here comes Metro with it. Driving the paint. Cutting a couple defenders, gets his own rebound, is Giancarlo Galimi.
Giancarlo.
Same old. What a steal.
No si posto palo.
Freddie Fowler with the steal. Takes it down court. Easy layup. As Metro, 4 back-to-back points to start this quarter off, and they're up 13 now.
Comfortably. Oh, what a pass.
What a pass. Wide open 3 has some assists and some rebounds so far by Andrew Benedict. No points so far for him. 29-14 Empire, and Metro going to take it, or Empire going to take a timeout. We'll take a break as both teams talk things over. So 6 consecutive points to open up this second quarter of action is SCAC Metro. Nice little setup screen for Nate Johnson. Noah Boile loses that one. Umpire gets it back though. Almost his third three of the game. It was Adam Smith taking that corner three. Unable to connect with the net. Oh, what a pass. Oh, man.
Great vision by Benedict.
Benedict's had some great vision tonight. He's had quite a number of rebounds. He might just get double of just rebounds and assists here. That's probably his third or fourth good look. Cha-ching, look at that, Empire with a response.
Didn't even need Adam Smith on that.
No.
Benedict.
Oh, man. Colin Keys, though, with that three. Good response by him. He's got that confidence. Oh, man, that one rings out. He gets his own rebound. Nobody there to grab that one, though.
Good hustle.
That was a good hustle. As it looks like Freddie Fowler going to go to the line for two for Metro. 12-point lead now. 5:33 left to go. Oh, no. Just a reach in. Thought it was a shooting foul. So instead, Metro going to inbound it. Wide open three. Cha-ching! Look at that. Freddie Fowler. Nothing but net.
How about my boy Giancarlo on the assist?
Right? Can't tell he's a Yankees fan. So am I.
Yeah, the pain.
Right? This spring training hasn't looked too good.
No.
Nope. Shooting one, Daquan Williams from Nottingham. That one just off the front of the rim. Giancarlo Galimi with that rebound. He knocks it to the corner for Colton Castrello. He drives and sinks that through. 16-point lead for Metro. Empire has just seemed to have trailed. I mean, they have trailed this whole game, but every time they start to inch back, Jack, you know, Metro's just got a response on the other side of the court.
They sure do, Joey.
I mean, their offense has been getting going a little bit more, but Empire's offense really so far has been no match for Metro's defense.
Absolutely not. It's going to be a long second half pep talk here for
Empire.
For the Blue.
Cha-ching, 2 for 2 on that one is Noah Wele. And Andrew Benedict gets his first points of the game as he gets that easy layup, driving the paint.
Padding the Dennis Rodman stats.
Top of the key now. Nate Johnson, Jamesville DeWitt getting his first points of the night with that three. Good response. Nothing on that one. Good defensive stop.
Might win an Oscar for that move.
Right. Galimi got robbed on that one. Oh, another three.
Why not?
For three, but he's going to go to the line for three. Nate Johnson, number 3, shoots 3. He's going to get fouled and go to the line for 3.
Yeah. It's been a 3-point barrage for the Empire.
Yes.
I think they need to attack the paint a little bit more and get some defensive stops here if they're going to get back into this game.
Nate Johnson, his first, rings out.
It's a very common name.
I know, Nate Johnson. The Johnson's a different spelling, though, so I think
okay.
Not the common Johnson spelling. Hits his second, though. 12-point lead now for Metro. Again, it's just been offensive play after another for them, defensive play after another. Metro's team just looks a little bit more put together, if you will, Jack. I mean, said it once, I'll say it again. They're just making those defensive stops, capitalizing on offense.
You got off to a hot start, Joey. They're up 9-0. But Empire can crawl their way back into this if they settle.
They just need to get some stops here on defense. And they've been managing to. Cha-ching! Look at that!
Onions, Giancarlo
Giamelli, or Galimi, I apologize. A lot of G's in his name. Giamelli, jeez. So it's a substitution, not a timeout there, as Nate Francis gets in this game for the Metro. We haven't seen Francis and Benedict on the court together yet this game. But, yeah, Giancarlo Galimi there with that wide-open three. Nothing but net. Yeah, it seems like Empire has managed to find some of those weak spots in Metro's defense.
It's just
a matter of whether they can make some stops on their own defense. Look at that. Deep three for Adam Smith. He's got 3 on the night. 11 points for him so far. He's carrying Empire. Wow, great defensive stop by Empire. That's what they needed right there. Help the pendulum swing in their direction. Adam Smith, he got confident there. That one just barely off the back of the rim from the top of the key.
Looking for the heat check.
Look at that. Another defensive stop. Abdi Gozar of Corcoran tries to take it from the top of the key. Can't get it in there. Another defensive stop by Empire, but look at that. Back-to-back defensive stops. It's just been defense after defense for both of these teams. Tommy Clonan of ESM gets 3, and now we got an 8-point game. Now we're down to single digits, Jack.
Yeah.
Now this is where Metro's got to be like, they're shivering a little bit. They're like, their teeth are chattering. They got to get worried now that you're in the single digits.
It took Benedict out. That's why.
Right. Great move as our PA announcer. I'm going to apologize. I don't know our PA announcer. He is CNS staff is all I know. Not our usual Darryl White. But as he was saying, great move by Charlie Schroeder of FM. As another great response, Adam Smith now with 13 points on the night.
Leads all scores.
MJ Young gets some great moves, kicks that one out to the key for Abdi Gozar. Gozar gets it over for Joel Lewis. Lewis loses the ball, gets it back out to Young. Young just pops it in. Nice steal and poke away by Brian Ponte, of Fowler. He was the one who got his hands in there, poked that ball free.
Kyle Martin needs to talk things over.
Yes. Metro with an 8-point lead. Oh my God, that was a deep downtown 3 if he had made it. He made one earlier, Adam Smith, as we know, 13 points, 3 threes for him so far. Here's Nate Francis. Francis looking for some room. Takes it down. Little handoff for Fallon. Fallon nowhere to go. Gets it in for Gozar. Gozar tries to take it all the way. He gets fouled. He's going to line for 2. Chance to make this a double-digit lead now again for Metro is Abdi Gozar. There's a lot of multiple school players on here. We got 2 Liverpool players, 2 West Jenny, 2 CNS. Got a couple of those individual ones, Corcoran, FM, Beeville, and Henniger for Metro. Abdi Gozar, the lone Corcoran player out there on the court, as he does not hit his first, but he hits his second. 9-point lead now. Let's see what Alan Zanders and the rest of Empire can do. He kicks it out to the key for Aponte. Aponte loses it as Charlie Schroeder pokes that one free, and Metro's back on it on offense. Kicks it out to the right. Deep contested 3 for Nate Francis. That one rings out. Luckily, Gozar gets the rebound and floats it up there for 2. Now an 11-point lead for Metro. 48 seconds till halftime. Empire looking for a response. They've started to climb back, but they need to get some stops on defense. They need some rebounds on defense as well.
They sure do.
Tries to get that roundabout is Zanders. As what a find. Oh, man, misses that easy layup. But, oh, my God, he's getting all of his rebounds. 2-3 consecutive rebounds in a row for Gozar. Metro going to slow things down now. There will be 1 second left if they take this whole shot clock. As Empire takes it away, 10 seconds left. Shot clock is off now. What a find. Almost said a little bit too early. Another great find. That one trickles out. Aponte as Valen tries to launch that one from full court. So Metro up by 11 points, 43-32. Empire a little sluggish at first. Their offense has started to get going. They found those cracks and those weak points in the Metro's defense, but they haven't been able to slow down this hot Metro offense. So it's getting tough for Empire to come back. They're going to need some defensive stops when we come back after this halftime break. Northstar Network on YouTube. I'm Joey Cox, your play-by-play commentator, joined here by Jack Mannion. Thank you so much for being here, Jack.
Thank you for having me, Joey.
Of course, SCAC Metro versus SCAC Empire. Two stacked rosters here. I mean, both leagues have some excellent teams, excellent players. But, you know, one has been dominating so far this matchup, Jack, and that would be the SCAC Metro. I mean, they're playing excellent defense, creating stops, creating turnovers, and then they're just taking it down the other side of the court and getting points off of that. So that's all you can ask for, really.
That's right. That's right, Joey. They got off to a really hot start. They got some second chance opportunities. They got the stops they needed. If I'm Empire right now, we got to clean up the defensive rebounding, and we got to get stops on the defensive end in order to translate that into the offensive end. Exactly.
I mean, the offense has gotten better for Empire as off the bat, MJ Young sinks a three. That's not what Empire would want. Coach Lamar Kiersey and James Jones probably not too happy on the sidelines after that turnover on offense and that defensive play.
Not a good start, Joey.
No. They do get a break there.
Yeah.
As Metro steps out of bounds on that one.
That could be the break that they need.
Yes. Charlie Schroeder stepped out of bounds on that one. But, yeah, it's let's see if that is let's hope that's the break they needed. If they can get a score here on offense, that'd be what they needed. There we go.
That's what they need.
Nate Johnson. So they get a lucky break on defense. Now they just need to translate in their own defense. Oh, man. Kicking himself in the foot off after that one. Aiden Fallon misses that layup, dunk, whatever you want to call it.
There was too much mustard on the other end, Joey.
Yeah. Too much onions.
Way too much.
Way too much.
Made me cry.
Awele Muse of Fowler here to shoot for two. Hits the first. 10-point game. Chance to make this single digits. Thank you all so much for joining us here on the Northstar Network on YouTube. Please leave any questions, comments, or concerns in the chat. Our producer, Alex Schneible, will be looking at those throughout the broadcast. And a nice response after those two free throws by MJ Young. Or sorry, that was not MJ Young, Aiden Fallon. I saw the back end of the 9 looked like a 1. Aiden Fallon with a response, making this an 11-point game. Here comes the inbound by Smith.
It happens.
Right off the bat, 3 off of the inbound. And that would be Awele Muse of Fowler. But yes, let us know any of your questions, comments, concerns, any feedback you have on our switch to YouTube. Again, this is a trial run, and that one is going to be a kickball on Brian Aponte. Well, technically it went out of bounds. Could call it a kickball, but yes. Again, this is a trial run. We may switch back over to Huddle TV if this does not work out. But for now, we're giving this a shot. So let us know what you think so far. Wow, what a stretch pass by MJ Young as Abdi Gozar gets that easy layup for Metro, bringing them back to a double-digit lead. Looked like Smith was tripped up a little bit there. He's going to go, or sorry, that is Xander's.
Put him back in. He's got 13.
I know. They have similar haircuts, I'll tell you that. Wow. Tommy Clonan, he had a 3 earlier. Tries to get that one in. Make this a 7-point game. He cannot. Nate Francis looking for his first points of the game. There we go.
CNS native.
All right. Francis, what a nice shot. Zanders kicks it out. Air ball from Willis of JD.
Wasn't a good look.
No. That one had it been a little bit more centered, Jack, that might have been dead right on.
Yeah, bullseye.
Bullseye. Let's see, can that one be a bullseye? It cannot. Aiden Fallon. West Jenny misses that one. Nice little response by Zanders. We're back to a 10-point lead for Metro.
Smooth Euro step.
Look at that. Oh, man, that rung out.
What a move.
Oh. What a game so far by Abdi Gozar. I do not know his exact point totals, but I can tell you he's made some big plays in this game so far, Jack.
He sure has, Joey. Looking to add on to this double-digit lead.
4:41 left in the third quarter. 52-42 Metro as Gozar misses the first. Gozar hits his second. There we go.
That'll quiet the crowd.
Yeah, I feel like the crowd is a normal CNS basketball game size, despite the number of cars out in the parking lot. Oh, huge stretch pass by Nate Francis. He's hitting himself over the head after that one. But I mean, he had a distance to go, so fair enough that he had some muster on that one.
That pass was brought to you by Comfort Windows and Doors.
Zanders. Johnson gets it out to Zanders in the corner. Zanders going to drive, elevates over Fallon, gets his own rebound, misses both. As Francis is going to shoot three on transition. That one pops out. Nate Johnson stretches it down for Zanders. Zanders misses his third consecutive layup as Nate Francis gets that one back for Metro. He's got speed. Nice pass. Gets it back to Francis. Francis tries the easy layup. Man, a lot of easy layups missed by all players. Now there we go.
Not that one.
Not that one. Zanders practically a dunk as they have narrowed this deficit. 7-point lead now for Metro. That went by quick.
Did.
4 minutes left in this third quarter, halfway through this third quarter, and Metro now only down by 7.
What are the Metro brothers going to do? I feel like
Metro Mattress, your sleep superstore.
Yeah.
They're going to put this, if things go as planned, they're going to put this Metro or this Empire offense to sleep.
I feel like Cal Martin and Luke Tucci are brothers, I swear to God.
Oh, you know what? I see the resemblance. Wow, nice bank shot by Colton Castrello of West Jenny. But yeah, this SCAC Metro is brought to you by Metro Mattress, your sleep superstore. Looking to help put this Empire's currently on fire offense to rest. Can they? They can't. As another response by Brian Aponte. I was right the first time.
Down to 7.
Now let's see. Will Metro just keep responding, or will they? Oh wow! What a block! Oh,
put it up, Giancarlo.
What a sequence of plays! And that's going to be, I believe, a travel.
Jimmy Conroy, good call.
But Andrew Benedict, he got that steal. He swatted that pass away, and then behind the back, dished that one to Giancarlo. Cha-ching, look at that. You put Adam Smith in there, and look at what happens.
Boom.
Adam Smith with his third three.
Why are they settling?
I don't know. Andrew Benedict with the rebound. He finds, oh man, another rebound. Can't get there. Oh man. The finishing so far has not been on point for Metro. Only a 4-point lead for them now. And a 2-point lead only now.
Maybe Schroeder stepping out of bounds was that spark.
It was. Metro's going to have to take things slow now. They can't be making stupid plays. You know, when you're up 12, sure, a stretch pass that goes out of bounds is all right. But now when you're only down by 2, and another defensive stop by Empire. Empire's defense has come alive. Their offense has come alive. So not only have they been able to score points on offense, they've been able to get stops on defense.
Giancarlo.
He finds Colton Castrello with that dish.
It feels like the Syracuse-Virginia run right now.
4-point lead now for Metro, as Smith tries to get that layup to make it a 2-point lead.
Too much onions.
Another stress pass. And Castrello gets his 4th straight point. Driving the paint was DeQuan Williams. Couldn't get there.
Benedict
gonna take it all the way himself. Try to anyways. Goes out of bounds on Adam Smith. Nonetheless, Metro ball. You know, in a blink of an eye, Jack, now we're back up to a 6-point lead. But I will tell you, in a blink of an eye, we went from a 12-point lead for Metro to only a 2-point lead.
No lead is safe, Joey.
No lead is safe. 45 seconds left, and Metro now with a 8-point lead.
Giancarlo.
Stanton. Not that Giancarlo. Galimi of Liverpool.
Francisco.
Colin Keys knotted up, double teamed. Lindor.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, man.
It's like a freight train.
Colton Castrello just plowing. 15 seconds left, shot clock off. Metro now with the ball. Up by 8. Freddie Fowler kicks it out. Lewis. No good. But a rebound by Benedict. He was looking for an and one on that one, but he gets 2 points nonetheless and extends this Metro lead to 2.
That's on the floor.
That's on the floor. So after the third quarter, Metro lost that lead. They were only up by 2 just a few moments ago, but they quickly regained it after a good sequence of offensive plays and defensive plays. So Metro, 10-point lead. We'll be back in about a minute here on the Northstar Network on YouTube.
Ready as I'll ever be.
Jack, as you heard, was ready as he'll ever be. Last quarter of play, Metro up by 10, but as we know, no lead is safe, Jack, here at CNS High School.
I agree, Joey. No lead is safe. Basketball is a series of runs.
You know, you can just make consistent mistake after mistake on offense and just have some breakdowns on defense, and that can lead to a 10-point lead, getting cut down to a 2-point lead or even a tie game. Now, we have not seen Empire lead at all this matchup, so we'll see if that will change, because, again, their momentum has been towards their side. Just some good offensive plays to end the third quarter by Metro. But their offense, Empire, has definitely improved. Defense still needs a little bit of work, but they're getting there. 3 for 3. Oh, man. What a great rebound.
Gotta love the fight from the Empire.
Yes. Muse couldn't get that rebound fully. As Nate Johnson from JD gets that one.
Slow it down.
Yeah. Fallon gets it over to Schroeder, as he had to elevate a few defenders to get that one passed, but Muse gets that rebound. Fight for the ball.
Good hustle.
Good hustle indeed, as Metro going to come away with that one. MJ Young, leading scorer for the Bees during the regular season, and gets it in for Nate Francis. Eight-point lead now for Metro.
How about that separation?
Right? Cha-ching! Look at that. Aiden Fallon.
Bucket.
It's good. Aiden Fallon gives the Metro a double-digit lead once again. 11-point lead. 55-66. 6:27 left in the fourth. Still plenty of time, Jack. You know, Empire just needs some stops here on defense, and they need to capitalize on offense. But they can't get the stop there.
No.
Gozar just takes it all the way from the key.
Back to 13. Numbers.
Nobody there for Empire to get that rebound, as Metro looks to take it all the way down and score on defense, or off of those successful defensive plays. Could not there, but the stretch pass by Empire, looking for Willis. Long gone.
I'll tell you,
Nate Francis.
They got to put Adam Smith back in.
Right? They were most successful with Adam Smith out there. He was just hitting shot after shot beyond the arc. He had 4 or 5 so far this matchup.
Look.
Nate Francis. What a block, though, by Willis. Nate Francis a little shaken up after that one. Let's see. No response by Nate Johnson after that stop on defense. Nate Francis looks for 3. Air ball. He kind of came off of that one too quick. Oh, man. Finally, it trickles in. Muse, the fouler, gets that one in. 11-point lead now for Metro. Fallon. Only points so far this fourth quarter for Metro is by Fallon. Look at that. Gets his own rebound off of that mid-range jumper.
Way to foul your own shot.
Oh, Nate Francis tried to keep that one in. Probably could have just let that one go out. And looks like Terrell Willis going to go to the line for 2. 13-point lead now for Metro. We said it was going to be a high-scoring game, just like the last one, Jack. And we were right.
Told you.
You know, this looks like college numbers, really. You know, you don't see that a lot in high school.
At least they're playing defense.
Right? Defense, non-existent in college play, practically.
In the NBA, it would be 158 to 170.
Right. So the Metro and Empire are going to talk things over. We'll see if Empire can make any changes and come back from a 12-point deficit. We'll take a quick break here on the Northstar Network on YouTube. Welcome you back here as Terrell Willis going to shoot his second. He misses the second.
What a hustle.
What a hustle, though. And it goes out of bounds on Metro. So Empire getting the ball back, as it looks like they're going to take another timeout. So this time it's Empire. Last time it's Metro. 4 timeouts for each. 12-point lead for Metro, as Empire will have it when we come back. Welcome you back here on the Northstar Network on YouTube. Empire gets it back after a hustle by Willis. Oh my God, wide open, Nate Johnson under the net. Still a 10-point lead for Metro, but anything can happen with over half of the quarter left to play. Nate Francis, nowhere to move. Luckily, Gozar was there to get it, but a great defensive stop by Empire, as that one doesn't get in.
Come on!
Wow. Kicks it out, though. What can they do? Firing from beyond the arc. They can do that. Awale Muse of Fowler makes this a 7-point deficit for Empire.
Timeout coming into effect.
Yeah, we got a game, folks, as Gozer going to go to the line.
Oh, come on.
We have a game, Jack. 3:51 left to play, just under half of this quarter left. And Empire seemed to manage to crawl their way back. Shooting for 2. Abdi Gozar of Corcoran. Oh, that one rings out. Despite some of the missed free throws, he's had himself a night. Coach Carl Martin looked a little stressed out on the sidelines there. Jack rubbing his face. He's like, oh, what are we doing?
Yeah.
Keep losing this lead, as Metro manages to make it 8 after Abdi Gozar hits the first. Or second, I mean, misses the first. Empire now with the chance on offense. Adam Smith back out there. Who else?
Guess who?
Guess who? Deep 2 for Colin Keys. That one off the mark, air ball. Knotted up was Joels Lewis, as that one goes out on Empire. Metro back with it now. 8-point lead, 3:38 left to go. Andrew Benedict back out there for Metro as he does a little spin move, tries to get that floater. No good. Oh, man. Oh, overcorrection by Colton Castrello. He kind of overshot that one, Jack.
That was a hard foul.
Yeah, Colton Castrello, he had that targeting there, and he just like leaped out of bounds.
Yeah.
Colin Keys shooting 2. Central Square senior for Empire misses his first.
No easy buckets, Joey.
No. Hits his second. Now we're down to a 7-point lead for Metro once again, with 3:24 left. You'd think Metro's going to slow things down, but who knows? They might speed things up. It does seem like they're moving with some quickness in their step, and they do. Freddie Fowler hits it from mid-range.
Sense of urgency.
Giancarlo Galimi with that assist.
Yeah, that's right. He's had himself a great game today.
Yes. Good response by Empire, bringing this game back down to a 7-point deficit. You got to think if Metro's going to keep coming back down and responding, it's going to be tough for Empire to come back in this one.
But you should have shot that.
I know. Nice stretch pass, though. Taking it all the way underneath the net was Joel Lewis as he extends Metro's lead with 2:28 left. Got to think that Empire might start taking some threes. Nice mid-range jump back floater for Noah Buela.
What a move. Split the top, come on.
I mean, no wonder this is the best talent in this area. Oh. So close to being Onions, Jack. That one is Onions, though.
No foul call?
Really? Well, there wasn't much contact on the hands. It was more below the waist. But Colton Castrello, nonetheless, gets that three and extends Metro's lead to 10 points with 1:40 left.
Eddie Lampkin misses a layup.
Oh, man. What a effort by Joel Lewis as Colton Castrello going to go down to get that ball. Inbound here for Metro. Andrew Benedict actually going to go out to inbound for Metro. So he gets it in. Lost the ball for a second. And Benedict tries for three. That one's short. Benedict wide open from three, but nobody saw him there.
Good hop step right there.
Yeah, just Joel Lewis unable to finish. As Empire going to get another crack at it. Minute 18, they're down by 10. Looking farther and farther out of reach. Empire's not led a single time this game. And it doesn't seem like they ever will at this rate. As Freddie Fowler going to slow things down.
Andrew.
That one not able to get up there. Finally, Noah Buela gets that one in there. 55 seconds. 8-point game. Empire going to take one of their last timeouts. We'll take a break here on the Northstar Network on YouTube. Welcome you back here on Northstar Network on YouTube. And what a stretch pass. Gonna go to the line for two. It's Joel Lewis. Freddie Fowler found him under the paint.
That was a good foul.
Good foul call, or?
No, it was a good foul. Like no easy buckets.
Exactly.
Smart play.
I gotcha, rather him go to the line than take the easy layup.
That's right.
I gotcha. Joel Lewis hits his first. Chance to make this a double-digit lead once again for Metro with 48.4 seconds left. He can hit both. 80-70, your score with 47 seconds left. As foul on the floor there. as Owele Muse inbound. Gets it to Smith.
Can't leave him open.
Right. Don't let him get open from 3, but he gets the and one. Chance at a 3-point play to make this a 7-point deficit. Empire now with the bonus. That's 5 fouls for Metro. Smith, chance for 3 points. That one rings out as Andrew Benedict gets the rebound. Tries the stretch pass. Luckily, Castrello was able to corral that one. Castrello to Lewis. Lewis just mishandled that one. 8-point lead now for Metro. They're going to let that one roll.
Can't leave him open yet again.
Yep.
Play good defense without fouling.
Shot clock is off now. Chance for 3. Cha-ching! Noah Boela.
It's not over yet.
It's not over yet. 5-point lead for Metro, but they're in foul trouble. 20 seconds left in this fourth quarter. And we got a timeout coming for Empire. We'll take a break here on the Northstar Network on YouTube.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Jack is ready, indeed. We welcome you back on the Northstar Network on YouTube. Again, Metro in foul trouble. They're at 5 now. Empire with the bonus. 5-point deficit now for Metro.
Got to take care of the ball here, Joey.
Yes. Empire is going to foul him with 16 seconds left. And they're going to take a timeout. 1 timeout left. That was a Metro timeout. Coach Martin yelling at the refs, although he had a little smile on the end of his rant. So we'll take a break here on the Northstar Network as both teams talk things over. We welcome you back here. 16 seconds left. Metro now with it as Empire was forced to foul, and they're going to be forced to do it again. 14 seconds left. 75-80 Metro. It's looking like this game is over. Barring a miracle, Jack.
Yeah. Foul in the front court.
Metro back with it again. Looking for somebody open. Benedict fouled. And Benedict going to shoot 2.
Looking to seal the deal.
5-point lead. If he misses both, Empire will have a chance to take it down and score. Foul once more. And potentially, miraculously, get a lead. So 6-point lead now. Would need 2 threes. It would be a 3-possession game, pretty much out of reach if Andrew Benedict hits this next one. He does. That's just going to about do it. 13 seconds left. They might take one last shot. They will. That one airballed, and they're going to let this clock chew. SCA Metro just dominating this matchup versus SCAC Empire. I mean, Jack, what's your takeaway from this game?
Metro got off to a hot start. I mean, up 9-0, like I said earlier. But it was the second effort and the second chance points that really made a difference today. And all around, great ball movement, and that was the key to today's victory.
Exactly. What a high-scoring game. 82-75, your final score. Thank you so much for joining us here on the Northstar Network on YouTube. I'm Joey Cox, your play-by-play commentator, saying so long from Cicero.